Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths, and the task today is to simplify this division. Now, this turns out to be quite tricky because the temptation is always to go madly factorizing things, and as it turns out, if you factorize everything that can be factorized, this, and this, um, it's the long way round. And the best way, after some trial and error, I think, is to preserve this, and I'll explain why at the end. Okay, so let's get going. So we're going to save this fraction, 3x squared plus 5x plus 2. We're going to change the sign and we're going to flip this fraction, 9x squared minus 1, over 18x squared minus 6x. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to factorize this. So that is 4x, and I'm just going to do the multiplication here. 3x, so 3x is the square root of that, plus 1, 3x minus 1, and that's that top row taken care of. Underneath that, I'm going to keep this, and it's not like I had some blinding insight. I factorized this originally, and I wound up just having to go back and remultiply it, and I wound up with this as part of the solution. So, as I said, I'll explain why in a minute. Now, I am going to factorize this again as the result of sort of painstaking trial and error. 3x minus 1. Okay, so immediately you can see that I can cancel these, and I'm going to do that. What may not be obvious is that I can do something here. 4 and 6 have a common factor, 2, and so that gives me 2 on the top and 3 on the bottom of this fraction. Okay, now the x's cancel. So if you treat this as 4 times x times whatever, and this as 6 times x times whatever, you deal with the 4 and the 6, and then you deal with the x. So basically, you split up the multiplication, and you can see it more clearly. Okay, so these x's are gone. That leaves me with 3 and 2. So on the top, I have 3x plus 1. And on the bottom, I have 3 into 3x squared plus 5x plus 2. And believe it or not, that's the answer. And I'm going to explain why. There's a temptation to look at this and go, I can factorize that, and maybe I can cancel that. So I'll just factorize that quickly and show you what I discovered. So 3 is a prime number, so I'm going to take a stab at this being 3x and x. 2 is also a prime number, and I want my answer to be 5, positive 5. So 3x minus 1 and x plus 2 are the factors of this. Note that there's nothing I can cancel. So that was an original mistake that I made up here, which is why when I did this on video, I left this alone. And it's an object lesson. That is in fact our answer, and that's why it's the answer. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.